What's up, all you beautiful people? How to heal yourself. Do you need to heal? We all need to heal. Become whole. We're on the process of becoming whole. Well, I hope you are anyway. This, where I am right now, it makes me sad. This is the state of the world. On a perfect afternoon. This beautiful park. And there's not a soul in sight. Not a soul in sight. Except the real soul. The sun. Anyway, how to heal yourself. This video, I feel, is so important for everyone here. Actually, everyone in the entire world. Because it is what we all must do, become whole. And it is the topic with the most controversy, the most deceptions. Doctors, they don't know what they're telling you. Parents, they're not right. Nobody's right. And we're going to get into why that is, the perspective you must come with, how to understand yourself, what is healing, what is health, and what is important in this world. It's going to be a very, very important video. Thank you for joining me. Let's get right into it. I know a lot of people out here, they hit me up, send me emails, or do Skype calls. They are in need of massive healing to release a lot of stuff right now because they're feeling sick, right? They can barely make it the next day. And if you're in this state, this is what you got to do. This is what I would highly recommend. We all do. This is a good way to start healing. And that is what I'm doing right now. Walking barefoot. With nature, with the sun, getting sunlight, listening to the birds, breathing deep, and not worrying for a few moments, not thinking about all the things I need to do or want. I'm just doing that which makes me happiest, that which gives me energy. And usually I'm out here a lot and I'm just sitting and I just think. I look at this tree and try to see the wonder in it, the beauty. I look at the sun and allow that sunlight to enter my body. Take the glasses off, take the shoes off, get naked if you can. That's going to really help you. Drink a lot of water. But let's go deeper. Let's go really deep into the true nature of health. And why no one out here is actually in a position to give you true information. Just deceptions, misinformation. It's not their fault. The problem is 99% of this world we can't see. And that stuff still affects us. You must come and understand health first from an energetic perspective. All things are energy. And if you don't have this perspective, there's no way you will ever truly understand health. Think about doctors and science. Going from this bottom-up system where they think the physical is the most important. Where they think all these little, they break down the body and all these, they separate everything, right? And then they try to heal the foot when actually the hip is the problem. They try to heal the brain when the food is the problem. They try to heal a sore muscle when the energy is the problem. And what I want to tell you is there's a couple things we must understand when it comes to health. These are the first and foremost primary functions that we must get in our minds. First thing, all things are energy. All comes from one energy, and we must come from that perspective. The second thing, you heal without doing anything. We heal. If you get a cut, that cut will heal itself, right? We heal automatically. We are regenerating all the time. This is important because the only reason that we get diseased and sick is because we do not allow ourselves to heal. We keep putting the same shit into our bodies. We keep making the same mistakes, doing the wrong things, doing these drugs, and we just keep hurting ourselves until it becomes an issue. So we heal automatically. All things are energy. And the only way to heal is to come from a holistic system, because you have no idea if it's a food is the issue, your thoughts are the issue, the energy is the issue, a relationship is the issue, what type of stress is the issue. If it's a physical issue, all issues are multi-dimensional, linked together, and if you can find the source, that is the major key. So holistic system, find the source, all things are energy, and we heal naturally. We must get that in our mind. If you don't understand what I'm saying right now, if you still go to a medical doctor or a more drugs doctor and get their advice on how to heal, go watch, I wrote his name down somewhere. Type into YouTube, the cure for 97% of all diseases. Watch this guy speak, he'll tell you how it is. Also, go look into John Rose. He'll really shed some light on veganism, the natural state of humans, and how we fell. Okay, so the last thing we need to understand out here is that the original man is the picture of health. That is the image we need to hold in our mind. What would the original man be doing? Major key here. Then the last 2 points, which we're going to get into in the 3 levels of health, is light versus darkness and all is mind, the very highest level, the last thing we'll talk about. Oh, Dmitrius, you just drank all that fluoride and heavy metal. Settle down, settle down. I'm an alchemist. Transmute that shit. That's all is mind, my friends. I need to wet my mouth. Anyway, let's get into it. Level 1. This is where the original man really comes into play, because we're talking about the physical. It's the first thing we need to heal. It's hard to heal the mind, something very, very subtle, if the body is not in check, if the physical is in check. So the physical is about physicality, is about exercise, is about what you eat. I don't want to go too deep into each one of these levels, because I could go on and on. Drop a question, leave a comment. If you have any, I'll get into it in a deeper video. Also, I do Skype sessions if you want help with healing. Eat to live, my friends. Eat electrical foods. This is about density and electricity. Do not, if you feel dead, you are what you eat. Eat less dense. Eat to live. Eat electricity, meaning the fruits of the trees, the nuts. These are the highest forms of food, because if you think about original man, if you were to spawn here, right, for the first time, no idea what the hell is going on. You're going to be walking, and you're going to get this weird feeling. You'll be like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, right? And then an apple is going to fall from that tree and hit you on the head. And you bite that apple, and it's going to melt in your mouth, perfectly break down and go through the system quickly and give you all the nutrients you need. I'm telling you, fruits and nuts are the way of the highest life, to the highest forms of life. Fruits and nuts, the food of the gods. Eat to live, my friends. I don't need to go too into that. Go look at John Rose. Go look at organic, non-GMO. You know, quit plasticizing this shit. Just because there's a V on a box doesn't mean it's good for you. Vegan, all these movements, all these labels, do not get stuck in these boxes for your minds, my friends. Figure out your own way, listen to your body, eat living foods, and eat what you need, because if you're living in a different climate, you got different issues, you have a different blood type and type of person, you need to eat differently. Listen to your body. Do and eat whatever the hell you want to, whatever you feel like, but move towards more electrical, more living, a more sustainable, and a more nutritious diet. That's going to help a lot. And obviously, exercise, not in some kind of system or form or technique that this world teaches, right? This is what I mean, right? What I'm doing right now. This isn't rigorous. I'm not sweating. But like, you can if you want to. What I'm saying is, going to the gym and lifting weights or running on a treadmill is not the way. Exercise meaning play and have fun. Do what you like to do. Look at this. Let's go to the next level. This one's emotional. You see, because the emotional body, so step below the mind, interacts and actually manifests in the physical. Think about the emotional being chemical, because if you're depressed, you have a chemical imbalance, but the chemical imbalance doesn't heal the depression. This is why this world is flawed. This is why the mindset, the mentality is so destructive, because giving drugs to someone with ADHD or depression might help them in some kind of chemical imbalance in some weird mixed up way, but what's manifesting that chemical balance is a lack of wholeness within, is emotional trauma, is perspective. Heal emotions, right? I feel the most healing I've done this year the most healing I've done this year happens when I made peace in the household, when I made peace with friends and people, relationships that had tension between. Because if there's tension there, there's tension energetically. If there's tension energetically, it's going to manifest the stress in the physical, which will manifest a physical problem in many different ways, right? Heal your relationship with self. Are you always mad at yourself? Always yelling at yourself? How is your self-talk? I know someone who's very close to me at one point who's always yelling at people. He's always angry, very quick to trigger, right? Someone eats his noodles, he screams at him. And I feel nothing but sympathy for this person right now, because how he is speaking to others is how he speaks to himself at all times. As within, so without. What you project is a reflection of what is within you, how you speak to yourself, right? And that causes a lot of stress. It causes a lot of anxiety. He has anxiety attacks. He has many issues spawning because, first and foremost, he doesn't love himself. He doesn't speak to himself with tender, loving care, and you must, because we're not perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, and if you're at a hard point right now, if you're feeling like weighed down, we all woke up in a very tough spot. That's usually what wakes us up. So, heal your self-talk. Love yourself. Be kind with yourself, and know that you're growing. It's not all going to happen in these big leaps and bounds. No. It's going to take time. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to stay in the same loops for a long time. The only way to get out of them is by literally tender, loving care with yourself, your relationship within, your relationship out here, and your emotions. The next level, the mind, transmutation. This is alchemy. This is magic. And you can't get here if your first two are not very completed, my friends. You cannot go, oh, I don't need to eat anymore. I'm drinking distilled water, I'm not eating, I'm fasting, and I'm going to manifest bigger muscles. It ain't going to happen for you. But if you want to go to the highest levels super quickly, feed from the highest sources, my friends. Feed from the highest sources and watch your consumption on all levels. Consumption of mind, consumption of thoughts, what you think you become. What's your identity? What do you identify with? Who do you think you are? Is it some set of words? A label? Is it a book? Or is it way beyond comprehension? Do you know this? Are you limitless? Are you infinite? Your identity, your thoughts, consumption on all levels, and consume from the highest sources. Breathe in that good ass prana. Use it to fuel you. Sun gazing, light, nature, vibing and equalizing with the natural rhythm of earth, because we are natural beings. Oh, that arm's getting sore. Not so much could be said on this point, but the third level being mind, and if you're at this stage, fast. Empty the body. Empty the body. Stop consuming. Allow the body to heal. Like I was saying right away, the body heals naturally if we allow it. So, get out in nature for a couple days. Yeah. If you notice, the Buddha, Jesus Christ, the founder of Reiki, they all had this 20 to 40 day fast that somehow propelled them way to the next level, and that was they fasted in nature, meditation, meditative, not consuming mentally, visually, energetically between people, not consuming on a physical plane either, no food, a fast. Empty the body, empty the self, because if you can release, the body will heal, you will heal, the mind, the emotions, every part of you. So fasting, distilled water, meditation of mind, mindfulness, and appreciation of the little things. Be happy. That is how you heal, my friends. That is the stairway to freedom and health. I hope this shines some light on a very important subject. I could go so much deeper, and I'm sure I missed a bunch, but like that was kind of the main framework if you're looking to heal. Yeah, I want to go way deeper, so hit me up with questions. I'm going to probably add to this video. Again, Skype sessions, if you need to heal and you want some help, I can see where you are and help you see this as the holistic problem, the holistic system. Hit me up with email, subscribe to the newsletter below. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, fucking have a good time. Peace.